Federal intelligence agencies say the next attack against the U.S. could happen in cyberspace.
The FBI and Department of Homeland Security sent an intelligence bulletin to local law enforcement throughout the country. Q13's Jennifer Lee here now to break down how it's relevant to you and your cybersecurity.
Right. When we think about the U.S.-Iran conflict, it can feel distant for some of us, but that is just not the case. A cybersecurity expert tells us that hackers, they're like prowlers, car prowlers, trying to find vulnerable openings to get in the door. And right now, it's important to make sure all your doors are locked and secure.
American cybersecurity teams are now bracing for potential terror threats Iran poses to the U.S. in cyberspace.
It's not an act of war because we're not crossing over with troops, but we're just trying to break into their computers and take stuff down or gather intelligence, and you get people stealing intellectual property. And so we have a lot to lose here.
Cybersecurity expert Bryan Seely says the vulnerable spots include money, credit card info, patents, and access to infrastructure.
They might be trying to break in and disrupt power grids or supply chains or company infrastructure, or they're just going after whatever's available and using that as a launching point.
Seely says hackers look for easy loopholes, which could begin with us.
So the hackers traditionally look and they can scan thousands, if not millions of things all at the same time from one workstation. So you don't need a million people trying to break into a million machines. You just need one.
He says start with protecting yourself. Follow the rules, set up two-factor authentication, and change your password often.
There's no such thing as free money. No one's giving you a free iPad. They want you to click on stuff and they'll tell you whatever they can. No, millions of beautiful women in Russia are not dying to meet you. They don't know you exist. It's a scam.
A bulletin from federal intelligence agencies warns Iran has a history of making assassination attempts and contingency planning for lethal attacks in the U.S.
The NSA, the United States government, has the best hackers on the planet, bar none. We've got most of the tech companies here. We've written all the software. The people who are the best at this are here. And they're doing a really good job of keeping us safe from those particular threats.
We're also learning new tonight that soon after the death of Soleimani, Iran-based attempts to hack federal, state, and local government websites jumped 50% and continued to accelerate. And that's according to the network security company Cloudflare. Aliana?
All right, Jennifer, thank you. Investigators at the scene of a deadly plane crash